Good morning, this is William T. Gibbs with Coin World's Monday Morning Brief. The announcement by Annex this week that it had certified a 1971D Kennedy half-dollar transitional error is exciting news and evidence that great finds remain to be discovered. The coin was struck on a planchet made of silver copper clad, 40% silver, instead of what it should have been a planchet made of copper nickel clad. Transitional errors only occur during periods of transition from one composition to another composition. The most famous happened in 1943 when the United States Mint switched from copper to zinc-coated steel for the Lincoln cent. A few planchets were left over from 1943 made of copper and struck in at all three mints. These rare transitional errors are highly desirable and among the most valuable of the series. Similarly, in 1944, a few zinc-coated steel planchets were left over at the mints, and they too were struck after the switch had been made back to copper. These errors are also very desirable, very rare. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar was made possible because of two transitions in the coin's short life. In 1964, when the Kennedy half-dollar was introduced, silver was on its way out. It was becoming too expensive to use in circulation. So in 1965, the mint switched the composition of the dime and quarter to copper nickel clad. However, Congress authorized a reduced composition for the half-dollar from 90% silver to 40% silver. But by 1970, even that reduced amount of silver was too much. Silver was no longer viable as a coinage composition in the United States. So in 1971, the switch was made again, this time to copper nickel clad. However, some planchets were left over from 1970 at the Denver Mint, and at least one of them was struck in 1971 as a Kennedy half-dollar. It was this coin. Do other errors of this kind await discovery? Very likely. So keep checking your change. You never know what you might find. Thank you.